Hi everyone, welcome back to this video. In previous video we have discussed about how we can take input from user using input function, and in this video we will learn about what is typecasting or type conversion in Python and how we can achieve them. So let's start the video right now. So now I am inside my VS Code and I will close this previous file and I will create a new file here. So for that I will click here and give the name as tutorial 18 underscore typecasting on .py. Okay, now I will press enter. Then you can see the file is created. So now we will learn about typecasting. Okay, so now I will write here typecasting, or it is known as type conversion. Okay, typecasting or type conversion. So what is typecasting? So typecasting means conversion of one data type to another data type. Okay, so this typecasting is of two type. Okay, so this is two types of typecasting are there. One is implicit typecasting, implicit typecasting, and another one is explicit typecasting, explicit typecasting. Okay, so whenever we declare variable in Python, the Python will automatically understand what type of data we are storing in that variable. Okay, so that scenario is known as implicit typecasting. Okay, so if I take an example here, suppose I will discuss about implicit typecasting first. So if I take an example here, if I create a variable here var is equals to 9, then if I want to print the type of var, okay, the type of var, then you can see int is coming. That means it is a integer. So Python is automatically understand what type of data we are storing inside a variable. Okay, so this scenario is known as implicit typecasting. Okay. So in explicit typecasting we need to convert from one data type to another data type explicitly. Okay, so let me take an example here. If I take an example here, var is equals to suppose 8. Okay, so here this 8 is a integer value. So I want to change this integer value to a string value. Then how I can do that? So for that there is a function available, that is str function. Okay, so I will create another variable here, suppose str underscore var. Okay, str underscore var, it is my variable name, and I want to change the type of var into string. So for that I will write here str. This is a built-in function. So inside this str function I need to pass this var. Okay, so I need to pass this var here. That is, whatever the data I want to convert, that data should be passed in between this parenthesis of str function. Okay, so now if I print the type of str var, and now before that I want to write a print statement type of only var, then you can see the result. Okay, so let me clear the terminal and I will run this file. Then you can see int str. That means ignore the first int, it is coming from this print statement. So now you can see in the second line, you can see it is printing as int. That is, this is a integer. That means this var is a integer type. And after typecasting, whenever I print the type of str var, then you can see it is coming as str, means string. So in this way you can change one data type to another data type. So let's take another example. I will comment these things. Okay, so now I will take an example here. Var is equals to, suppose I will take here string 345. Okay, so this is a string, right? So now I want to convert this string into an integer. So how I can do that? I will suppose I will write here nom is equals to, for converting string into integer there is a function available, that is your int function. Okay, so inside this function I need to pass the variable. So now I will pass the variable var here, and now if I want to print the type of nom, and I also want to print the type of var as well. Okay, so let me comment this previous print statement. So now if I run this file, let me clear the terminal. Now if I run this file, then you can see it is coming as str int. That means this first print statement will give you the result as string because it is a string, and after that we are converting the string into integer type. Okay, so after that whenever I print the result that is type of nom, then you can see it is coming as integer. Okay, so in this way typecasting works in Python. And let's take another example. So if I take a number, suppose var is equals to 7 and it is an integer, I want to convert this integer into floating point number. So for that I will write here num is equals to float function. Okay, so inside float function I will pass this value. Now if I'll print type of num, then you can see the result. You can see the result is coming as float. Okay, that means it is now a floating point data. Okay, so in this way you can change one data type to another data type using these built-in functions. Okay, so what are the functions? One is your str function, and another one is your int function, and another one is your float function. Okay, this is it for now. We will continue from this onwards in our next video. Thank you for watching this video.